All right, uh, I'm out turkey hunting here in Tennessee this morning. Uh, this is one of my blinds that I spend a lot of time in. I've got 3 or 4 of these big blinds where I sit and do a lot of watching, a lot of listening. I'm gonna show you something over here in the corner. I'm not the only person that enjoys my blinds. This is a nest of a little wren bird. If I'm ever sitting here right before dark, she comes flying in here, gets in this nest. You can see her little eggs down in the hole there. The little nest is always interesting how they fix it. She's put all kinds of this little moss stuff in it. A few leaves, a few pine needles. Right now, at the moment, when I sit in here, I try to kind of stay away from this corner. She comes in here during the day some when I'm in here checking on them. Yesterday when I was here, there was only 1 egg in it. As you can see there now, there's 3 in it. So I think that's about the max what they usually lay. About 3 is all I've ever seen in one. It's always just a cute little thing. Fine little wren nest. She's a real little small bird. Little brown looking bird with a little speckled up looking tail. I'm going to show you a little bit of the scenery here looking out of the blind. This blind is built by using a few pallets, and around up top I put cedar slabs around the sides. Of course, the outsides of these slabs, when you're outside and looking back at it, it's got the bark on them, so they're dark colored. Got a roof on it. Sit in here when it's raining. Like I said, I got 3 or 4 of these blinds, so I can sit around and watch, listen, no matter what the weather is. There's my old Remington 870 that I love. can even get up here and look through the crack. As you can see right in the left side of the frame, center, very extreme left side there, I got another big stand. That's a elevated stand, a metal stand with a roof on the top of it. And then if you look out this side over here, you can see I've got a big elevated stand out there that I use mostly for deer hunting. I hadn't killed a turkey out of that big stand yet. I've killed several turkeys out of this blind right here where I'm at now though. But this is a very pretty area. It's a pleasure just to sit here and enjoy the peace and quiet. I hunt some different spots around the country, but this is my homestead. This is the land where I spent my whole life growing up. And it's a pleasure and a blessing just to enjoy the time here. I've killed a lot of longbeards on this place. Just about all of them big, thick, bearded, real big bearded turkeys. I just like to hear one. Everything's running really, really slow here. The season's been open 9 days, I believe it is now. And I haven't seen a male turkey, period. I've heard one turkey gobble at a distance, and he was so far, I just barely could tell it was a gobble. I don't know exactly what's going on right now, but the country's terrible quiet to be the first week of the season. I don't know what else to do right now, what's going on, based on what's going on, but just sneak around and do a lot of watching, a lot of sitting. Have to treat it more like deer hunting during these times. And I don't necessarily like turkey hunting that way. I don't like to have to treat it like I'm deer hunting, but that's about the only alternative you got when you can't hear them or they won't gobble. But it's just really, really quiet. I mean, they're not even gobbling right after daylight, or they're not even gobbling on the roost first thing in the morning. But like I say, it's just whether you shoot anything or not, it's a pleasure and a blessing just to be out and enjoy it, how quiet it is and peaceful. So just thought I'd bring you this video from the hunting blind and show you the eggs in the little wren nest. And I'm fixing to head out and get a little lunch, and I'm gonna go in and sit in another blind all the way up on the other end this evening. So appreciate you watching this time on Moss's Creek Outdoors, and we'll see you next time.